Julianna Peña, she's got this villain arc going on right now, where a lot of people are speculating that she could potentially be playing the heel. Now, here's the follow-up to my last video. I did say, yeah, Julianna Peña should stop, and I do stand behind a lot of what I said yesterday, but here's the thing. Since 2021, I was actually telling people that this is part of the games Peña is playing. You know, she's messing with everyone's minds, getting people emotionally involved in her fights, you know. Like, people cared about her Amanda Nunes fight for a reason. Is because she did all this talking and saying Amanda Nunes is ducking her. Amanda Nunes is scared of her. She's going to do this to Amanda, and she's going to do that to Amanda Nunes. Had she been quiet, no one would have really gave a crap about that first Nunes fight, because no one would be like, oh, I want to see Amanda just shut this girl up, right? And then she did the crazy thing. She went out there, she backed up that talk against Amanda Nunes, and then that's what made the rematch huge, is the fact that she defeated Amanda. She's 1-0 on her, and now the whole question is Amanda going to get her mojo back? And of course she did. She came back dominated. Peña continued talking after, and she did talk her way into a trilogy that did never materialize. But this talking that she's doing, it's still working in terms of getting people's attention, getting people talking about her. Because honestly, with Amanda gone, no one cares about the next vacant WMA title fight. No one cares to see either Holly or Raquel fight for the belt. And yeah, people are saying they don't care to see Peña fight for the belt. But because Peña's doing all this talking and she's next in line, I actually do think people are going to tune in to watch Peña, to see her lose, to see her downfall. But this is all Julianna Peña has to do with all this talk she's doing. If she's going to keep it up, this is all she's got to do. She just has to defeat Raquel Pennington, who's on a 5-fight win streak, who a lot of people respect because of her win streak, her resume, her position in the division being at number 2. If Peña can go out there and beat a tough opponent in Raquel, I think the fans will slightly start to respect her more. I can still see people discrediting her, but more people will actually respect her. You know, if she can beat someone other than Amanda Nunes, because right now everyone looks at her as the one-hit wonder who got a fluke win over the Lioness. But if she can win the belt back against Raquel, who is a formidable opponent, fans will be like, wow, now you can't say she's a one-hit wonder because she's a 2-time champion, and she just beat an actual solid top contender. I feel like people will still discredit a bit. People will still doubt. They might be like, oh, well, we need to see Julianna beat Holly or Vieira to be fully convinced. And she might be able to do that, or maybe not. But what won Colby Covington over? Because people hated Colby Covington. They hated his guts when he first came through the scene in 2017. And when he cut that promo in Brazil when he beat Damian Maia, they hated his guts. But now people love Colby Covington. You know why? Because he's backed up that talk every time. They've thrown former champ after former champ against him. He's went out there and dominated. And then he had 2 close wars with Kamaru Usman. One where he was arguably winning till he was finished. Another which was a close decision that a lot of people thought that he won. I don't think so, but that's beyond the point. He showed he can hang with, at the time, pound for pound #1 Usman, and that he can defeat a lot of good fighters, a lot of good opponents. So if Julianna can back up that talk and just keep winning, people are no longer going to look at Julianna Peña as a joke. Like, people are going to respect Peña despite her talking all this crap. Despite talking reckless, people will actually respect her. She will no longer be viewed as a joke. She'll no longer be viewed as a one-hit wonder. And winning the belt back will save her from falling into obscurity. So I do hope this happens. I do think that she is going to defeat Raquel Pennington. You know, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm confident looking at the styles and seeing that it's 5 rounds. I do think it's a fight that Julianna Peña should be able to win. And yeah, as long as Peña can win this and then maybe get one more defense, or just focus, get through Raquel first. Get the belt back first. First things first. That's the most important thing. Then, yeah, fans will really start to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And all this talk will be worth it, you know? So I do like what Peña's doing. I always kind of have. I just had my complaints about it yesterday because it's like Nunes is retired. Why are you still on about this? You know, she already dominated you, and it's causing fans to look at you a certain way that me as a fan I hate the way fans treat her, and I don't want her to keep doing this to herself. But she's drawing eyeballs. She's getting people to pay attention to her. And to have her as the champion, man, I'm telling you, she has star potential. She already has a win over Amanda, which already made her name somewhat known and big. She's got the looks. She's beautiful. She's got good mic skills, you know. She's a good talker, whether you love her or hate her. Now if she can go out there and beat some top contenders and maybe be a defending champ, people will be like, wow, love Julianna or hate her. This girl can really fight.